The Handler Protocol, Episode 12, The People Who Stay. Real love survives pressure. My name is S. I am the handler. And after everything, the trauma, the survival, the emotional warfare, the hypervigilance, the collapse, the reconstruction, there is one question every human being eventually asks themselves. Who stayed? Not who was there when life was easy, not who loved the performance, not who wanted access during your success. Who stayed when things became difficult? Who stayed when healing became messy? Who stayed when survival mode made you hard to understand? Who stayed when your nervous system was overwhelmed? Who stayed when the mask finally came off? Because pressure reveals relationships the same way pressure reveals character. It exposes intentions, loyalty, emotional maturity, patience. And the terrifying truth is, many people only love versions of others that are easy to consume, easy to control, easy to benefit from, easy to understand. But real love is tested by pressure, by grief, by emotional honesty, by healing, by accountability. Because healing changes people. Boundaries change people. Self-respect changes relationships. And not everybody survives the moment you stop abandoning yourself for their comfort. That is one of the most painful parts of reconstruction. Realizing some people were attached to your wounds, not your healing. Attached to your emotional availability, not your emotional safety. Attached to your survival patterns, not your peace. Because emotionally unhealthy relationships often depend on one person remaining emotionally fragmented. But healthy love feels different. Healthy love does not demand performance. It does not punish vulnerability. It does not manipulate boundaries. It does not weaponize honesty. It does not disappear the moment healing becomes inconvenient. Healthy love stabilizes. It communicates. It stays emotionally present during difficulty. It allows human beings to exist imperfectly while still feeling emotionally safe. And maybe that is what human beings truly search for underneath all the armor. Safety. Not perfection. Not performance. Not emotional intensity mistaken for passion. Safety. The ability to finally exhale around someone. The ability to stop performing survival. The ability to feel emotionally seen without fear. Because after trauma, that kind of connection feels almost unreal. Some people spend their entire lives surviving emotionally hostile environments. So when healthy connection finally arrives, they do not recognize it immediately. Sometimes they question it. Sometimes they fear it. Sometimes they sabotage it because chaos feels more familiar than consistency. But eventually, healing teaches something important. Real love does not force human beings to betray themselves in order to keep it. Real love survives honesty, survives boundaries, survives healing, survives pressure. And maybe the strongest people are not simply the people who survive destruction. Maybe they are the people who remain emotionally open afterward. The people who choose softness without surrendering standards. The people who choose connection after experiencing betrayal. The people who choose love after surviving emotional warfare. That is courage. And that is what makes the people who stay so important. Because some people enter your life to teach survival, but others arrive to finally teach safety. That is the difference. My name is S, and this was the Handler Protocol. Truth, pressure, transformation.